we've been up this morning and did a tour of the Undara Lava Tubes, which was pretty cool. Walked in, they got two tours out there, Archways and Windwalker. We did the Windwalker one where you sort of scrabble over a bit more rocks. I think the Archways, which we didn't do, have got more walkways so that you don't have to hop, skip and jump over all the basalt outcrops and whatnot. I think we've been really lucky in coming out here this year because we had all that rain, and while we're in this sort of dry, open eucalypt sort of forest, the undergrowth is all green, and there is a absolute gazillion of wallabies and wallaroos and whatnot jumping around, eating all the nice fresh green grass that's to be found. There may be one less wallaby than when we came out here.
Sorry, Skippy.
When we came out here, I always say to people, you got to have a bull bar and a four-wheel drive, because kangaroos do have that habit of jumping out in front of you. He did disappear off into the bush, so I think we only sort of just clipped his tail as we went past. But I think he was a suicide route anyway. I don't think he's got much of a life left ahead of him if he keeps waiting for cars to come by before he jumps out in front of them. We're off now to Porcupine Gorge for the evening, which I imagine is a similar sort of forest and a similar sort of environment to camp in. And looking forward to a big curry for dinner tonight. The Undara experience, or whatever they call it, campground out there is really good. Really like that. Nice red dirt to sort of lay your swags down on, and very comfortable, spacious. You're not packed in there next to each other. So if you are out this way, even if you're not going to see the lava tubes, it's a good spot to camp. Given it's almost lunchtime, I don't think we'll be mucking around too much on this trip. Then again, we never really know where we're going to stop, and we always turn up later than what's expected. But the plan is to do the next 3 hours and 22 minutes, according to the GPS, to the Porcupine Gorge campground.
So we've been in the car for a few hours now, and everyone's getting a little bit peckish. So we've thought it's a good time to pull over and have some lunch. I found this spot on Google Maps. It was called Moonstone Hill Resource Reserve, and it was on the Kennedy Development Road as we were heading south towards Porcupine Gorge. So we're just going to make some bread rolls, sit down, have a relax, bit of a recuperation, and then see if we can't find ourselves some of the moonstone that this place is famous for amongst the fossicking crowd. Alright, almost finished eating now. It's time to get up and see if we can't find that moonstone. Well, that was a nice spot to stop for lunch. Definitely camp here if we came back through this way again.
How high is it?
I can't even reach the top. They're huge. Yeah. Massive. As we've got the drone already up in the air, we thought we might just give you a quick look around the campground. And this is Pyramid Rock. We're going to get up tomorrow morning and head down into the gorge at sunrise and see if we can't catch some more stunning shots of this place. Camp's all set up at Pyramid Rock, and we've decided because it's nearly sunset we might go for a drive down the road. About 10 minutes or so is Porcupine Gorge Lookout, and we thought we might try and get some sunset photos. Anyway, threw the drone up in the air and this is what we got to see. Hey guys, thanks for watching so far. If you like what we're doing, hit that subscribe button, the like button and the notification bell to see the next video we put out. Before we left for this trip, Mick bought himself a new toy off Amazon and he's finally getting to use it to start the fire tonight. So impressed with himself right now. So we're all looking forward to dinner tonight. It's going to be a beef curry. We've all been asking for a curry and wanting a curry for the last few days, so Michael's decided it's his turn to cook and he's going to make one for us. Let's put Mick to work. Hey Mick, that's a really nice fire. You've done a great job, but it's getting late and I'm just wondering if you could hurry up and make our dinner. We're going to have Nahari, which is an Indian curry, and you just need some sort of meat, 1 large onion, the Nahari powder, and a few extra spices and things. Alright, roughly slice the onion up and then pop it aside into the camp oven, which has got a splash of oil in the bottom of it, not too much. And then we're going to add some spices. We're going to start off with 4 cardamom. 4 or 5 whole cloves. And 2 whole star anise. Some fennel seeds. Some black mustard seeds. A couple of pieces of cinnamon bark. A touch more oil. 2 tablespoons of the Nahari powder added to the beef, which we bought in Atherton. Hope it's good. Okay, now coat all of the meat in the powder using your hands or a spoon, whatever you feel like. We are in the bush after all. Two tomatoes just cut into wedges and put into a container on the side. We'll add those later. couple of cloves of garlic, crushed and just roughly diced. Once you've got that all chopped up, just add it into the bowl with the tomatoes. 4 or 5 dried chilies, up to you. You can add them if you want or omit them if you don't, but we like it spicy. Alright, get it all together and add 1 cup of water to the tomatoes. We may add a bit more later, but we'll wait and see. Peel 2 potatoes. I didn't even know he can peel potatoes. I didn't even think he knew how to use a peeler. Anyway, I've been proven wrong yet again. Just rough chop the potatoes in halves or quarters, whatever you like, and then just put them to the side. We'll add those later. Alright, here we are. All the prep work is done. Now it's time to start cooking. Okay, let's start by just gently frying off the onion and dry spices. The onion's been cooking for about 10 minutes now and it's gone translucent, so now it's time to add the meat. Okay, we're going to give that a stir through, start browning that meat off, and create a nice juicy gravy. Oh my goodness, I wish you guys could smell that. It smells amazing. Time to add the tomatoes, water and garlic mix. Alright, give it a thorough stir. Make sure you get all of those juices off the bottom. Don't want anything to stick and burn. Let that simmer down for about 20 minutes and then add the potatoes. Give it a quick stir and pop the lid on. Just need to prep the heat beads and coals a little bit more before we can cook this nahari. At this point, just want to shout out to a couple of people. One, Harry, Fired a Fork. Thank you for the recommendation of getting some welding gloves, or it could have been Ronnie Dull, can't remember. Sorry guys, thank you both. And also, secondly, thank you to Bunnings for stocking a pair of $8 welding gloves that save you from scorching the hair from your arms. The coals and the heat beads are ready now, so we're going to put some on the lid. We're going to basically cover the whole lid and use the heat to cook from the top down. And we'll leave that for a while and then we'll come back and show you what it looks like. Alright, time to check. It's been cooking for an hour and a half now, and we're all getting pretty hungry. Smells amazing, sounds amazing. Anyway, we're going to have dinner, and then I think we're all going to head to bed because we want to get up early and catch that sunrise tomorrow down at the gorge near Pyramid Rock. Anyway, thank you all for watching.